Talk of an October surprise, a game-changing event that comes right before a U.S. election, has been pretty common in the United States for the past several decades. Well, this year's October surprise is here. It came in the form of a positive COVID-19 test for Donald Trump and the First Lady. The nation is in shock.
The White House knew that Hope Hicks had tested positive, and the president had been in close contact with her. Yet he proceeded to still travel yesterday for his fundraiser.
He is not able to fully perform his duties as commander-in-chief.
We were seeing people without masks regularly. We were seeing people stopping, not socially distancing. They stopped taking temperatures for people who were regular visitors to the White House.
We have seen that it has ended up in the worst case scenario for the White House.
Donald Trump got tested after it was confirmed that his staffer, Hope Hicks, had been infected. The results came in, and it was pretty clear at that point that the campaign is now curving in a new direction. Now, let's not forget that Donald Trump actually downplayed the COVID-19 threat and even mocked Joe Biden for being more cautious.
Looks like by April, in theory, when it gets a little warmer, it miraculously goes away. I hope that's true. We have it very much under control.
Right here, the United States is lowest in numerous categories. We're lower than the world.
They wanted me to come out and scream, people are dying, we're dying. No, we did it just the right way. Now we're weeks away from a vaccine. We're doing therapeutics already. Fewer people are dying when they get sick. Far fewer people are dying. We've done a great job.
Democrats jumped on Donald Trump's diagnosis to once again call him out for mishandling the crisis.
Going into crowds, unmasked and all the rest, was sort of a brazen invitation for something like this to happen.
Though they have not done so in the past, the administration must now follow the science and all recommended health protocols in order to not put additional people at risk, and they must be completely transparent.
Some of the reactions have gotten rather ugly.
It's been against my moral identity to tweet this for the past 4 years, but I hope he dies.
The second scheduled debate, intended for the discussion of foreign policy, remains up in the air. Even if Donald Trump doesn't get too badly sick, he'll still be under quarantine. Now, let us not forget that Donald Trump is 74 years old and overweight. He's in a high-risk group for whom COVID can be lethal.
No one really trusts the information coming out of the White House. We have no idea how sick he is. He's 74 years old. He's overweight. He's in a high-risk group. And he may become severely ill if he goes into intensive care the way Boris Johnson did in April. That could lead to a constitutional question as to who actually will run the White House. And the constitutional mechanism is extremely slow, extremely inefficient, and maybe faulty in design. It's hard to believe Nancy Pelosi taking over the White House, but that's what the law says, so it may very well happen. The situation is unprecedented. The U.S. is entering into a period of extreme turmoil. Things were already turbulent enough as they were. Now they are doubly so.
Over a dozen campaign rallies have now been canceled. So, how will the public react? Will there be sympathy for Donald Trump now that he's been infected? Or will this be seen as further confirmation of the Democrats' argument that he lacks clear judgment? Only the voters can answer that question. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.